Pet All the Dogs collection is now available. The link is in the description below. What is up, you guys, and welcome into our awesome channel. Before we start, make sure to subscribe to see our daily entertaining videos and make sure to hit the notification button to stay tuned. In this video, a smart pig escapes deadly flood and finds the best family he could. When it comes to wild animals, Josh Walls learned to expect the unexpected after a Hurricane Florence. But the pig that showed up near his house really threw him for a loop. It was adorable, but he wasn't sure where it came from or whether it was even friendly or hostile. Walls was curious to find out. The pink-skinned pig was snorting, oinking, and wagging its tail as it hopped and trotted towards Walls. Walls assumed that the pig's oinking was friendly, cheerful, and cute. It didn't take him long to realize the pig was actually quite friendly. From the looks of it, the creature seemed to have survived something horrific. According to Walls, the pig, who's male, had some serious sunburns and his lungs were full of water. The pig may have belonged to a factory farm that breeds pigs to produce pork products. At this type of farm, pigs are placed in tiny claustrophobic crates inside dark buildings. They rarely, if ever, get to see daylight. But the farm was engulfed by floods during the storm, which gave the pig a chance to see the world. Usually, these pigs never survive more than 6 months, but after the flood, some of the animals floated away. The moment they were out of the building, the animals swam for their lives in order to avoid going under. Since the pigs were in captivity, they weren't used so much physical exertion. Many did not survive, but this one is pretty lucky. Walls didn't know the pig was male at first, so he named him Flo and did everything to help him. The first thing he did was escort the pig to his yard. Then he gave him some food and water. Afterwards, he used mud to cover Flo's skin. He knew this would likely relieve some of the pain caused by the sunburn on his skin. As an avid animal lover, Walls didn't want to see any animal suffer needlessly, so he did what he could. Sadly, Walls wasn't allowed to keep Flo on the property, so he and his mom decided to come up with an alternate solution. They reached out to Ziggy's Refuge Farm Sanctuary in Providence, North Carolina. That's where Sanctuary co-founders Christian Hartness and Jay Jans agreed to take the pig in. The problem was that Hartness and Jans couldn't get the pig because all the roads were closed. Hartness managed to find a family in the area who could look after Flo until they arrived to pick the pig up. The local family also scrambled to find a vehicle so they could transport Flo safely. Meanwhile, Walls remained by Flo's side in the front yard. Walls had formed a bond with Flo, and he would talk to him and rub his belly while they both waited. Over a period of 3 or 4 days, Walls claimed that he learned more about pigs than he ever had in his whole life. The temporary family arrived at Walls' home around midnight, but the vehicle they were expecting never came. So about 3:30 a.m., Walls placed Flo in his car and drove Flo to his temporary family himself. The family managed to care for Flo until Hartness and Jans were able to pick him up and take him to the sanctuary. There, Flo won everyone over with his goofy and lovable attitude. But Flo was having trouble breathing and he had a fever, so Hartness and Jans took him to a vet. Flo had a rough night, but the following day he was running in the yard as happy as he could be. Hartness and Jans have rescued other pigs from factory farms, and they claim that the pigs always are grateful for their second chance. Meanwhile, Walls formed such a strong bond with Flo that he's planning to visit him at Ziggy's Refugee Farm Sanctuary very soon. So guys, make sure to leave us your thoughts on this cute little pig, and make sure to leave us a like if you enjoyed the video, and peace out.